Sure, this game could be billed as a preview of this year's NBA Finals, but the real matchup today is between two of the league's premier players. And here's Jordan. Oh! Drexler. Oh, my! Oh, there's Jordan. No step-ups for Clyde. From Michael Jordan, his aerial shows in America's second city have made him the single most marketable entity in sports history.
You see the face on the TV screen, coming at you every Sunday. See the face on the billboard, well, that man is me. On the cover of the magazine, there's no question why I'm smiling. You buy a piece of paradise, you buy a piece of me.
While Jordan rules the airwaves, Drexler toils out west in relative anonymity. His basketball talents are certainly admired, but it is locally where he receives most of his attention. How much longer must he play in the shadow of Jordan? Will he have to win a title to get the recognition he so deserves? Today, in front of his adoring fans, Jordan continues his pursuit of more airtime. For Drexler, today is his time to show to the basketball world that Clyde is ready to glide to national prominence.
Here's what we want. Give him the ball to the backcourt.
Jordan. Oh, a spectacular move by Michael Jordan.
This is the NBA on NBC. Today, it's the Portland Trailblazers versus the Chicago Bulls.
It was Portland's worst performance the last 2 years. Portland had won 11 straight against Newton from Cartwright. Shot clock at 5. Pippen surprised to see that it was wide open.
No one between Pippen and the basket.
Back in late November, the Bulls beat the Blazers in double overtime. Drexler will go to the foul line. He took the hit.
A moment ago, Scottie Pippen catches, faces up, and he said, this is the thing I do best now is turn and face to see what's going on. Well, that time, he saw no one between he and the basket.
Now Jordan played by Kersey on the switch. Yes. The Bulls 6 and the Trailblazers 2. And now the Bulls with a 3-on-2. Paxson. Yes. Chicago with an 8-2 lead.
And Duckworth's had a problem this season getting an early foul trouble.
Coming off the disappointing to come up big here back in his hometown area. Here's Duckworth feeling the contact. Yes, and it counts. And Duckworth will go to the line.
Quarters early in the game and seems to fade away at the end. So Rick makes the substitution, goes with someone else.
Beautiful pass. Now Drexler from downtown. And here comes Pippen. Jordan with him. Pippen all the way.
Well, that's got to be an ugly feeling to have Michael Jordan on one side and Pippen on the other, and you be the only guy back. My goodness.
Rick Adelman calling a 20-second timeout. His club now trails 12-5.
To show you the versatility of this guy, he sees the entire floor. He's unselfish. He's a point forward out there for Chicago. And then talk about two guys getting out and filling. If I'm Clyde Drexler right now, I'm saying big problems.
17 games, but for the most part, that's been it. Paxson had an injury, missed 3 games. It will be Chicago ball. Marv Albert, Mike Fratello, Ahmad Rashad from Chicago. Able to recover. It's a 3-on-2 for Chicago. Jordan to the jump shot. Bulls lead 14-7 with the open shot. Oh, nice hustle by Pippen. Here's Paxson again. Yes. between these two clubs.
You know what I want to do?
The Bulls lead it 16-9. Drexler from deep. Yes. Clyde Drexler with his first field goal.
Into the first quarter, it was a 24-23 game, so maybe they just feel each other out initially.
And Jordan had the shot deflected. He thought he was fouled, and the Clyde puts it down. So Portland now within 3. 6-0 run by Portland. Here's Jordan. The red-colored headband. Three-point attempt for Porter. So Terry Porter has tied the game. 2:04 to go in this first quarter, and they've come from behind to tie the game at 16. We'll be back in Chicago in a moment. Checked in, replacing Bill Cartwright. And Jordan stopped from behind by Robinson. Here comes Drexler. Yes! Clyde Drexler serving up a facial. Pippen. Scottie Pippen with his third field goal. Picked up his stats. He's averaging 10 per game. Drexler for 3. Abdelnaby, who just came on, not able to get to it. Jordan lost to Drexler.
Lost the handle just long enough for Clyde to get that arm in there. Drexler may be the best at seeing an open seam and then getting there quickly because of the long strides, the explosiveness that he has. And you talk about a finish, not too bad. At the other end of the floor, he'll show you that, hey, I can play defense as well. Gets a hand in, causes the fumble, and then kicks it out to a teammate. You don't see long stretches of it. That's what they want. But he's very young, and he has a lot of good years ahead of him.
Michael Jordan with his third. No, apparently they won't. And a pushing foul, says running out. It's against Grant. Portland leads by 1. Jordan over Ainge. Michael Jordan going glass.
Against Ainge, who he knows he can elevate up and over. He just backs him down to the point he wants and then knocks out a deuce.
Turn, as has Clyde Drexler. Drexler working inside. Scott Williams is hit from behind.
And should get into their full court press. No free throws up to this point, no press.
And it will be Chicago ball. 6:53 remaining. Up front, Armstrong and Jordan now in the backcourt. Crowd wanted a turnover. Drexler recovers, and Drexler hits. But it won't count. Offensive foul on Drexler.
Chicago almost came up with that ball twice on deflections. There's the first one. There's another hand in there where he loses control, but then when Drexler picks it up, he just turns to the basket. Offensive foul call.
Mishandled. Kersey on the recovery. Throws up a bad shot. Shot clock is down to 12. Jordan with the steal.
It was a factor helping Phil improve.
What would you do with a club that's having free throw shooting problems?
Players respected him, and we take little index cards down with his notes and hope that it would work.
Michael Jordan making the jump shot work. Jordan, yes. Michael Jordan able to slither his way through. He has 12. The Bulls now with an 8-point advantage.
And Clyde made a little face at the end of that, as if to say, how did he get that thing through there?
And here's Drexler providing an answer.
He said, this is how he must have gotten it done.
Pippen trying to save it. Bulls able to get back. Williams from Drexler. And the Bulls now lead by 4. Pippen is hanging.
And that's his partner, Michael Jordan, who that time took the ball out of bounds, looked the entire length of the floor to find Pippen alone.
Right. Jordan wide open. Rebound Pippen. And he's fouled by Buck Williams. So shooting continues to be off stride. 5 for 10 from the line. Buck Williams. Paxson given the room.
Just slides to an open spot, and it's a deuce.
Drexler for 3. And that was under pressure. The numbers have been slightly off this season. Here's Jordan. Michael Jordan with a gorgeous spin. Remaining first half. Porter setting off the dribble. Drexler from downtown. Yes. And back comes Pippen. Able to exploit the Trailblazers, who once again did not get back.
It's obvious that they've talked about this because that's twice now that they've gotten it back in quick after a score. Pippen runs out as soon as the basket's made by the Trailblazers. He's gone. Now it's just a matter of which Bull can get it out of bounds quick enough and then get it out into the outlet area. I think Michael Jordan wanted that last rebound.
Pippen. The Bulls lead 51-30. Shot clock down to 1. Jordan from downtown. And Grant wrestles it free. Here's Jordan, and he's fouled. In that charmed circle. Oh! It is Chicago ball. Second quarter. Pippen putting the move on Robinson. Able to find Robinson. Playing with 3 fouls, as is Duckworth. Here's Pippen. A gorgeous move by Pippen. Pippen hustling inside, and the Bulls keep it alive. They get a new 24. Pippen for 3. Here's Paxson. Taken by Portland with 2 minutes gone by in the third.
Scottie Pippen will show you the inside and then take a page from Michael on that little flip finish and then show you the outside part of his game by coming up with a second shot opportunity, finding that three-point line, getting behind it and say, Mr. Bill, give me a chance, I'll knock it out.
8 out of 14 from the floor. Drexler for 3. And the poor Portland shooting continues. Jordan. But Williams missed the layup. Pippen able to slap it to Jordan. And Michael Jordan will go to the line. Too involved in thinking about 70. Grant from Jordan. Rather than preparing for the playoffs, like Kersey.
Kersey just can't get it going today. It's frustrating.
And the alley-oop broken up by Drexler.
Pippen goes up above most people, but when it's Drexler jumping with him, it takes a little bit more to get away from him.
6:50 to go. In the third, Grant off the beautiful pass from Jordan. Conference Finals, losing to the Lakers in 6. Drexler with the step. Drexler on the rebound. And the tip. Remaining in the third. Jordan feeling around for Drexler. Yes, and it counts.
A moment ago at the other end, Drexler goes 1-on-3 against the Bulls team. Takes a tough, bad shot, but the persistency in this game. Nothing there, up again, the quick leap, second jump opportunities. But at this end of the floor, when the Bulls are on offense, you've got to defend against the best in the game, Michael Jordan, up and over the top. The Nets a little bit of credit. Not only did they beat the Trailblazers, but then beat the Detroit Pistons this week. That's a pretty good week for the Nets.
3-second violation. Jordan shaking off Drexler, then on a switch, and then twice.
Two-man game worked to perfection. 19-0, and as a result, their bench has had an opportunity to play so many more minutes. Everyone on the bench.
Here at home, 25-3. That is the second best home record. Only Utah is better. And the loose ball foul is called on Drexler, trying to get it back following the steal.
Clyde Drexler a little frustrated that he let Michael get that quick arm reach hand. Jordan anticipates on the pullback. He reaches, gets the deflection, and here Clyde tries to get it back himself, but the body contact.
Pressure by Chicago. And they are rattled by the pressure of the Bulls. Here's Purdue. Jordan in the backcourt. Pippen. Stuffed home, but it will not count. That is offensive interference.
Michael Jordan.
Mike, you have the feeling Ahmad has nothing to do at this point? Drexler?
I think Ahmad is having a good time first.
The steal by Pippen. And the bucket!
The rim.
The Bulls have just dismantled the Trailblazers. That is a three-pointer. Strong for three. And a foul called on Purdue.
Pippen or Jordan, most dangerous when playing defense and anticipating the passing lane. They cover so much ground. They run right through the pass. And then once he gets elevated, lets Pack go by and then finishes.
Half minute to go in the third. Jordan from King. And Jordan.
No chance, no way to get one back.
Abdelnaby with the backdoor feed. Nice play. And Drexler able to hit. Drexler's playing with 4 fouls. Drexler able to get the hand in for the steal. Time running out. Drexler fires. And that's the end of the third quarter. It's the Bulls over the Trailblazers by the score of 84-67. We'll be back after these messages and a word from your local station. High point man of the game, Michael Jordan, 28. Scottie Pippen has 20. Here's Livingston. Stories of turnovers hurt the Trailblazers in the second quarter. Abdelnaby.
Defense is geared to throw a number of passes, use some time up on the clock. You won't see a one-pass shot offense from Chicago.
Once again, a Bulls steal leading into a foul committed by Portland as they try to get it back, and it's Drexler collecting number 5.
That's what he wanted to.
Greg Hodges hitting his second from downtown. Hodges again. Yes. But that's a two-pointer. Chances.
3 seconds. 3 seconds.
Here's Pack. And tiptoed by Drexler. Porter at the guards. Porter lost it. Hodges feeding Jordan. Yes, and it counts.
There was a little bit of an exclamation point at the end of that one for Michael Jordan. The turnover by Porter, the quick push by Hodges, the nice bounce pass between the defender, and then Michael moving the defensive player out of the way with his left arm, just a slight little shove, and then the strong finish.
7 years in the NBA with 5 teams. Hodges for 3.
His best hit that open 3.
Drexler. Jordan got a piece of it. Drexler thought he was fouled. And a nice 2-on-1 executed between Armstrong and Hodges. A very strong effort by the NBA champion Chicago Bulls. Portland held to 37% shooting. Clyde Drexler 10 for 23 for 26. He was not a factor. Michael Jordan with a strong all-around game. 31 points, 9 rebounds, 7 assists. 111-91. The Bulls over the Trailblazers. We'll be back in Chicago in just a moment.